Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. GA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. There is no question that Dallas's Luka Doncic has captured league-wide admiration. The Hall of Famer player and executive Jerry West said, "We are watching."
Indeed. Something special, David. Thanks. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Andre Drummond.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounds.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Josh Richardson out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Doncic in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, Dennis Schroeder is out there with Miracle Man. And it's LeBron James. And there's Davis. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Doncic with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Brunson, good. Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goals. I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you set, but I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. If you're a championship caliber team that's won it, maybe you...
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Kleber. The 3 for Doncic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Miracle Man. Nice D from Porzingis. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's Richardson on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Dallas moving the ball around. Doncic. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Doncic has got 5 now.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Doncic against James. Los Angeles leading by 3. Oh, wow!
If you're the defense, you have to get back. LeBron, a monster out in the open court.
For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Pass to Kleber. Porzingis with the ball. And here's Doncic from the arc. No good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Miracle Man. Takes it off the glass. Miracle Man's got his second basket of the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in, It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking, and if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Mavericks making a switch here. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Dwight Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Richardson. And Trey Burke subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And they'll keep possession. Here's Miracle Man. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Doncic. Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 10.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
They grab their own miss. Miracle Man, the pass to Harrell. Second shot opportunity. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Mavericks trail by 4. Burke finds Doncic. Now Cauley-Stein. And the pass to Powell. Clock at 6. And Doncic, here we go. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Lakers leading by 4. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. 56 seconds left to play in the first. And Gasol sends it back.
Gasol with those long arms is a shot blocking expert, especially down low.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 9 points for Miracle Man.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Doncic against Kuzma. And Doncic gets it to go.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Out to Kuzma. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. That's good from Doncic on the assist from Hardaway. 14 points for him.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Harrell. Here's Horton Tucker. Misses the 3. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Doncic leading the charge. 2 points. That one goes.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Back to the action after this word. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Luka Doncic. Trey Burke is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Powell in at the 4-man position.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
So the wing on the left, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that 2-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Count it. Good. James has got 8 points. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
Davis down low, guarded by Powell, and Davis puts it in. And now a 5-point Los Angeles lead. Doncic passes to Powell. Back to Doncic. Over LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career, and that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, Drummond.
Andre Drummond's games has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
Passes to Brunson. To the middle. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Richardson.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Here's LeBron. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Doesn't let the contact affect the shot. Great focus by LeBron.
Schroeder against Brunson. Got a piece of it. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Kleber. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And that's a nice pass. The patience of LeBron to let the play develop.
Dallas calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Miracle Man, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Mavericks trailed by 8. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Doncic throws it down.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Porzingis with the block. Doncic outside. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
And finished off by Davis.
AD so skilled on the offensive end. He can shoot the long ball. He's comfortable on the block. That time, he puts it on the deck and makes a play.
Count that one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Dallas where they beat the Mavericks.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Miracle Man. Brunson covering. Here's Miracle Man. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame. And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Brunson kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Kleber. Now here's Brunson for 3. LeBron grabs the miss.
and hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Marc Gasol's checked in for Andre Drummond. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Davis. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for James. And then for Dallas, Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And Trey Burke subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Burke. And the three ball is good.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Kuzma outside. Harrell the pass to Kuzma. Here's Miracle Man. Burke covering. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Cauley Stein against Gasol. Here's Hardaway, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Easy look for mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Schroeder dishes to Gasol. Miracle Man the pass to Kuzma. Here's Miracle Man. Misses the layup. Burke looking over the floor. 4 seconds left, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Dallas, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. Well, with all he's accomplished, we can start to paint a picture amongst the all-time greats. Shaq, where do you have LeBron ranked? And that should...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Andre Drummond is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's the Miracle Man. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Davis. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers.
Woo! Love it, love it. Powerful high flyer. LeBron attacks the rim like no one else.
Mavericks trailed by 11. Richardson outside. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 22 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Miracle Man, the pass to James. But he gets it back. Feeds it to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
You get this a lot from AD. Attack, attack, and he's scoring in bunches.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Doncic against James. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Doncic. James in the post. Guarded by Doncic. And James throws it down.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
The 3 for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
An average shooter from deep, it's important that Doncic continues to work on this part of his game.
Miracle Man, the pass to Drummond. Over to the wing. Lakers working the ball around now to the inside. Here's James. And yes, it's good. LeBron's got 16 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Doncic against LeBron. And the dunk by Doncic.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Richardson. And Trey Burke subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dallas. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Burke kicks to Powell. Pass to Cauley-Stein. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Doncic shoots over Kuzma. It's deflected.
Boy, he won't block a lot of shots. Kyle with terrific defense that time. Read that one all the way.
Mavericks trail by 10. Here's Doncic. He has 29. Outside Hardaway. Here's the floater. Basket counts.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
AD could have laid that one up, but that's not the statement he just made.
Kuzma against Doncic. Outside Hardaway. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. For Dallas, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. That free throw, no good. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Mavericks have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Los Angeles leading by 9. James, the pass to Harrell. Here's Miracle Man. Burke covering. Back to Harrell. They get a hand on it. Powell with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
James outside. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Fast break Dallas. Burke with the ball. That one good for 2. 41 seconds left in the third. James in the post. Guarded by Hardaway. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Who better to run the offense through? LeBron making it all look seamless.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for LeBron. And Dallas with a change here too. Brunson's checked in. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. He kicks it to Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Hardaway. And that one hits back iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Powell pulls it in. And here's Brunson. The pass to Powell. And here's Doncic from the arc. He can't get it to go. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. Don't blow by.
Now preaching strong defense there, GA.
I mean, basic fundamentals. He doesn't want to see anyone on his team get burned on that end.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Dallas, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Josh Richardson out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 slot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Mavericks trail by 10. Now Brunson. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The Mavericks shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. And the 3 off target.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim. And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
A knockdown shooter really from anywhere on the floor. Porzingis knows he has the green light to fire from there.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Schroeder, and he gets it to go from the high post. Schroeder's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Outside, Porzingis. Passes it to Hardaway. 4 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Count that bucket.
He is really shouldering the load on the offensive end and doing an outstanding job. But he needs the rest of his team to step up.
And it's Davis missing.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Richardson outside. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Richardson. Basket good.
You talk about a guy who's added some strength over the years. Look at the hit Josh took, and he was still able to convert.
Here's Davis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Doncic is checked in.
One of the most productive all-around players in the game. AD has already accomplished a lot individually. Next, winning. The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Mavericks trail by 15. Brunson with it. The shot. And it's Doncic missing. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Nice D from Porzingis. The Mavericks have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Dallas, no good that time either.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 17. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Los Angeles leading by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Los Angeles.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Davis.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Davis, the pass to James. And James throws it down.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Brunson finds Doncic. He was all alone on that one. And that's 31 points for Luka Doncic.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
And Davis throws it down.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Runs in the pass to Doncic. The high post shot, and Dallas again with the bucket.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Here's LeBron. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Good. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.